What's going on, everyone? I just wanted to hop on here and kind of tell you my opinion about the market right now and what I'm seeing and what I would be doing. Really, this is geared towards the novice trader. If you're an experienced trader, then you're probably not too worried. As you know, when the market pulls back, the newer trader is going to be scared, and when the market pulls back, the experienced trader is going to be typically happy because it's like, yay, we finally get an opportunity to buy stocks. Um, we had these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was like 5 days, just all week was just bloody. And Friday we had a decent sized green day, and we basically recovered dang near half of that move down almost. Um, we are kind of coming into that 200 EMA on the spies. Uh, that's kind of the area I was looking for a bounce. This may be the bottom here. Who really knows? I still think we're in a bullish market. I don't think that we'll really go full blown. I don't think we're going to tank like that. Like everybody, I mean, on YouTube, I've been seeing so many videos of how this is the end. And I think people do that for views. I might even make this video a little clickbaity so we can get some views. But yeah, typically, when the market is falling, the best thing to do if you have cash, and it's always good to keep cash on hand, when the market has these big weeks of terror and everything, oh, the world's ending, those are the times you want to be buying stocks. Go to your favorite companies and just buy a few shares. Like it's funny, but it's that simple to build a longer term portfolio. Something I'm working on right now is just, everybody wants to buy stocks when the market is through the highs and everything's roaring and everything's going up. It's easy to buy when it's like that. It's really hard to buy when you get a situation like this, when it's just going down, 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 because the thought in your head is, how low is it going to go so you don't want to buy? And then the reason why you want to buy when it's going up is, how high is it going to go? So you kind of got to switch the mindset. I'm not going to make this video too long. I just wanted to go over a couple stocks that I'm watching kind of for some longer term plays, like Google. I mean, Google has came off, I think, 20% almost off its highs. I think this is, I don't think Google's going anywhere anytime soon. I feel Google is a good stock to buy. I'm going to roll my profits, all the profits I made in February, which, if we look here, let's see what I made. Roughly roughly 58, roughly 6K, because I had some trades from January that rolled over, but roughly 5,800. I'm going to take all the profits and basically roll them into stocks, and that's my plan, because I own a business, man. I make six figures, for my business. I don't need to make money trading. I want to, and I love trading, but I don't need to make money trading, so I'm going to take all this money that I make every month, and I should have been doing it for the last like 6 months, but I don't know. I'm going to start now, though, and I'm going to start rolling it all into stocks. And a lot of times is because, for the last 6 months, it feels like every time I was looking at stocks, they were doing this. See that? They were doing that. And I was just like, oh my God. But yeah, so Google's definitely on my on watch. Lulu, I'm not too sure about Lulu. I know it's a strong stock. Women love Lululemon. It's a good brand. But I don't know. I don't have the same the one reason why I'm so scared to buy stocks is just in general, like an individual stock instead of like an ETF, is because, man, I've just seen, let me just show you a chart real quick. Let me show you a chart. I guess Zoom did recover, but oh man, hold on, let me go. This is why, like, I've seen this happen a lot with a lot of stocks. So it scares me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a day trader. I'm more of a position trader. I'm in and I'm out. But I've been trying, and trying to force myself to buy stocks. Because, good companies, they go up over time. But you have to know the companies, like Google. I am really confident that Google isn't going anywhere. Like, I don't know much about Planter. Maybe I should do some research. I don't know much about PLTR. NVIDIA. I know NVIDIA is a good company, but I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you if they're in 10 years, are they still going to be the leader in the sector? I don't really know. But a company like Microsoft, I feel like Microsoft is a good. I don't think Microsoft is going to go away anytime soon. I don't think Apple, I don't think, it's going to be a while till. In reality, I think Apple's one of the, man, iPhones. We all have them. Everybody has an iPhone. I think they're always going to have an iPhone. And when you come out with the new generation of phones, whatever it's going to be, how we went from the flip phone to the touchscreen to, all this, there's going to be the next thing, and I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be a virtual thing that, they're already coming out with watches and whatnot, but like what it's going to be, like in the sci-fi movies or whatever, I'm sure Apple's going to be on top of it, and they're going to dominate the space. So I feel like Apple is a good company to buy. The biggest retailer in the world, Walmart. I feel like they're probably always going to be around for the long haul. Home Depot. I feel Home Depot is huge in the home building space. They're probably always going to be around. At least for the next 10, 15, 20 years, I think these companies can stay around. So that's where I would be putting my money. And that's just how I look at things. Like, I'm not really to the point where I want to buy a SoFi or I want to buy a PLTR. Number one, I don't know a thing about these companies. If I was to ask my mom, for example, SoFi, you know what SoFi is? You know what Planter is? She ain't gonna know. I ask her about Home Depot, she'll know. Walmart, yeah. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon. I think Amazon's a great company. These companies are going to be around. I know, like I am almost 99% sure these companies will be around. So these will be the ones I will be watching to buy. So I'm probably going to buy a little bit of everything, a little bit of Amazon, a little bit of Google come Monday. And these are my two, Amazon, Google, and I don't know about Apple. I know Facebook's a great company as well. They got a lot of stuff going on. Might buy, some Facebook. I'm not really a Meta, but those are the stocks that I'm basically just the well-known stocks. When the market goes down, buy good companies and just hold them. And it's something that I've been reluctant to do for a long time, but it's definitely the play. I wish when I started my trading journey when I was 18, I wish I would have bought this thing right here. I wish I would have bought this thing, but I just didn't. I'm so caught in the day trading, so caught in the trading aspect. Instead, some of the best moves are made by just buying a good stock and closing your computer for a couple of years. So that's one thing I'm focusing on moving forward into 2025 and beyond. I'm going to really start trying to build myself a portfolio with all the earnings I get from trading small cap stocks, because that's what I focus on. I focus on trading small cap stocks. It's not that I don't have the capital to trade larger cap stocks. I can easily fund an account with enough money to be able to trade larger cap stocks. I just find the most edge for me in this market. I just find such an edge in small cap. I feel like if you can, and longing small cap, that is, I kind of want to experiment more shorting. It's just, when I had my Cobra account, the amount of fees I paid to short stocks was insane. And a lot of times I would short them and they'd all go up anyways. It just pissed me off. It's like it's so funny. Every time you short a stock, you get short, oh, it's going to squeeze. You buy it, it's going to dump. And you're just like, how can I do the opposite sometimes? I was there for so long in my career, in my trading career. But now I finally, within the last 6 months, I've really found a really good process that I'm very confident in going into the market, and I'm just confident in my process and I believe in it. And I adapt it, I change it, depending on what the market's doing, um, stuff like that. It all depends on what the market's doing. What does the scanner look like for the day? Do we have 100% moves? Uh, is there sector momentum? Stuff like that. But I won't make this video too long. I just wanted to come on here and tell everybody to buy some stocks. When the market goes down, you buy stocks. On CNBC, when they're talking about the market's going to crash, start buying stocks. You don't have to full send all the money in your bank account, but just buy a little bit. Buy something. Buy what you can, and you probably won't regret it. Because I know I have. I've regretted it so much over the past, 5, 6 years I've been looking at the markets. So even longer than that, probably 7 years now I've been interested in the markets. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I just wanted to come on here and remind you guys, buy some stocks. Have a good one, everybody.